Good day. In this presentation or in this video, we will be discussing about Unit 5, Microsoft Word of our subject Teaching ICT as an Exploratory. So at the end of this presentation, you are expected to define word processing, word processor, and Microsoft Word. Format document, use different bullet and numbered lists, apply tables in document, apply necessary colors and design, insert pictures or images, and of course, apply and use columns. To start with, let us define what word processing is. So when we say word processing, it is the creation of documents using a word processor. It can also refer to an advanced shorthand techniques, sometimes used in specialized contexts with with a specially modified typewriter. And also, when we say a word processor, it is more formally known as document preparation system. It is a computer application used for production of any sort of printable material to include composition, editing, formatting, possibly printing. So when we say word processing, it is the process of creating a certain document or a certain report um, containing of words or text using a word processor. So when we say word processor, it is a computer application that is being used to perform yung tinatawag natin na word processing. And with regards to this, we also have, when we say word processor, it is a word processing program, a software that allows you to enter, edit, and format text and graphics. The files that you create using Word are called documents. In our previous units, we have learned that, let's say, in spreadsheet or spreadsheet programs like Microsoft Excel, files that are created in Microsoft Excel are called, we call them as workbook. So this time, in Word, we call them documents. And example of a word processor or word processing program is the MS Word application. The MS Word application is a word processing software package. You can use it to type letters, reports, and other documents. It gives you the ability to use your home computer or personal computer as well as your business computers for desktop publishing. Some of the documents that we create in Microsoft Word are, we have here an example, letters, memos, newsletters, research papers, web pages, business cards or calling cards, resume, financial reports, and all other types of documents. So a Microsoft Word or a word processing program like MS Word, these are the things or these are the sample of reports or documents that we could edit, format, and print using the MS Word application. Let us familiarize ourselves with the screen elements of Microsoft Word. This window is the MS Word 2019 and up. So it is the latest version of the MS Word print. On the top area, the upper left part of the window is called the quick access toolbar. And this part is the ribbon and tabs. We also have the control buttons and ribbon show height. It is added. It is an added button on this part. Usually, on the earlier versions, ang nakikita lang natin ay yung minimize, maximize, or restore, and close. This time, in this new version, meron tayong ribbon, show, hide um, button. When we click this one, nag-hide at nag-unhide or show yung ating ribbon and tabs. Okay, we also have the ruler. We have the vertical and the horizontal ruler. We also have the document pane or page, the white space for the text area, our working area. We also have the status bar, and of course, we have the horizontal scroll bar and the vertical scroll bar. And some of the basic parts also, we have the document, view, and a zoom slider, yan, which is usually located on the lower right part of our um, screen. Okay, so here is a closer view of the quick access toolbar. We have here the on the upper left, a part of the window. These are what we call the quick access toolbar. You can also customize the quick access toolbar by clicking this button, and then some of the shortcut menus will be shown here in the menus that are checked in this quick access toolbar are the ones seen on the quick access toolbar. If you want to add more shortcut menus, you can just click them and they will be added to the quick access toolbar. Another one of the important part of the Microsoft Word screen element is the ribbon, because everything that we do to format, edit, and update some changes on our document are seen on this part, the ribbon. They are divided into tabs like the home, insert, design, layout, and many others. In each ribbon, there are what we call uh, groups. For example, this one, the clipboard group, the font group, paragraph group, and styles group. Each of the group contains related buttons. Like for example, in the clipboard, we have cut, copy, paste, and format painter. And font has related buttons or options like this one, font style, the font size, bold, italic, underline, and other formatting tools also that are in relation to font. And of course, paragraph, styles, and others. So, ganun din yung makikita natin sa bawat tabs. Okay, they contain command groups, and then each group contains related patterns. On the Microsoft Word, we used to format text. And in formatting our text, of course, we format the fonts, font style, and font size. We decorate also the text, change its alignment, and list. Okay, so let me demonstrate how to perform this one. I will open the Microsoft Word application. For example, let's see here. To open the Microsoft Word is just like also opening Microsoft Excel. You can choose any method. One of the easiest method is that if you inserted a link on the taskbar, you can just click it. And the Microsoft Word application will open. So we have here the Microsoft Word window. So let's say we're going to select a blank document, and after that, the window part will be displayed on your screen, just like what we have here. We have the quick access toolbar, the title bar, the some of the menus here, the show hide, the ribbon, minimize, restore it. And of course, the ribbon, your working area, your page, the ruler, okay, of course, the scroll bar, and all other screen elements that were discussed a while ago. Okay, let's say you are going to format font. Let us type some fonts in here. Okay, for example, this is the text. By default, the format of your phone style is a Calibri, size is 11. And of course, the alignment is left. Okay, so let us um, demonstrate the first one, changing the font decoration, the font style and size. Before doing some formatting on the font, the first thing to do is to select the text. So there are various procedures how to select the text. Let me demonstrate it to you. If you are going to select a certain text or a word, first method, you can just click and drag. Yan. You can just click and drag on the text. If you are going to select a whole line, you can just point your pointer on the left margin besides the line that you want to select. You can see my mouse pointer there. Just point on the line that you want to highlight or select and then click the left button of the mouse one. All the text within the line or in the line are now selected. And also, if you want to select a word, let's say this one, yung video na word, you can click and drag or you can double click on the word. Kapag dinouble click natin siya, maha-highlight na yung word. So I will double click now this one, provide, 1, 2. So yan, highlighted na siya. If you want to select the whole paragraph, you can just put your mouse pointer on the paragraph and then double click on it. 1, 2. Yan. So na-click na yung ating paragraph. And if you want to click paragraph, another method, you can triple click in here. For example, kung double click yung word lang, but if triple click, yung buong paragraph ang mas-select naman. Ang mas-select. So let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, so ayan. And also, if you want to select all the contents of your document, you can triple click on the left margin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so ayan. All the content or contents of your document are now selected. Or yung shortcut key natin, Control A. Or All the content of your document will be selected kapag clinic nyo yung Control A. If you don't have the mouse, yung mouse natin, you can use some of the alternative keys also, or you can use your keyboard. You can you can press hold the shift key and then arrow keys. Okay, so ayun. So those are the options on how to select your text. So let's say we will be formatting a certain word, itong kunwari itong video. Ayan, and then papalitan natin yung kanyang font size or font style. Let's say mamimili ka ng gusto mong font style dyan. And then size, you can increase it. Yan, pwede nyo rin gamitin ito. And this one. Okay, we also have some applying font color. Yan. For example, itong part na to gagawin natin siyang red. So, just in here. So, yun lang yung pag-format natin ng font. That's how easy to do some editings or modifications on the font or yung sa content ng ating document. Okay, and also alignments. Sinabi din doon yung alignment. Very easy kung paano din mag-set ng alignment. Just point your cursor, yung nagbi-blink dyan, on the paragraph that you wanted to modify its alignment. For example, dito, lagay natin dyan. So, yung cursor natin, nagbi-blink siya dito sa word na one. At kung saan nakalagay na paragraph itong ating one, kapag sinet natin yung alignment, ay sasama yung buong content ng paragraph. By default, naka-left align yan. So kapag clinic natin itong center, ayan, centered na yung buong paragraph. Okay, so let's say dito naman tayo, gusto natin na right align. Okay, so ayan, naka-right align na yung mga text. Kung gusto nating justified, yan, click lang natin dyan, yan, so justified na yung paragraph. So yun yung ating alignments. Okay, what more do we have? We also have some list in here. Yan, yung list natin, numbered list and bullet list. Paano naman maglagay ng numbered list at saka bullet list? Okay, very, very easy. For example, just point your mouse, your cursor on the part of the document that you wanted to apply a numbered list or bullet list. And then, click lang natin dito sa may numbering. We can choose kung anong klase ng numbering. Kung A, 1, 2, 3, or Roman. Yan, Roman numerals. For example, itong format na ito ng 1, 2, 3. Yan. So, type lang natin. And then, lagay natin yung list. For example, list ng fruits. Yan. To create a new list, press lang natin yung enter key. Okay, so ayan na siya. Yan. Okay, kung i-end natin yung list, pindutin lang natin ng 2 beses yung enter key. Another type of list also is the bullet list. Okay, so ayan din. For example, ang ililist naman natin this time names. For example, yan. Okay, so ganun lang siya. And then if you want to terminate the list, just press the enter twice. And what if meron ka ng list pero hindi siya numbered or wala pa siyang bullet list? Paano ito gawin? Very easy. Kung may list ka na ganyan, highlight mo lang and then click the numbering, the type of or the format of numbered list that you want. For example, ABC naman this time. Yan. Then this one, bullet list. Ito naman natin na ganito yung format. Okay. So, ganun lang siya kasimple sa paggawa or pag-apply ng bullet and numbered list. Okay, so let's proceed to the next one. Another some of the features that are also useful if you format documents in a Microsoft Word are formatting your page, applying header and footer, page number, page break, and a layout. Okay, so let's demonstrate the first one, header and footer. And for example, in this document, wala tayong header and footer dito. How to insert header and footer? There are two methods. You can just, the easiest one, you can just double-click on the footer or header. Double-click nyo lang dito and then magpapakita na yung header. Okay. So, or punta lang kayo dito sa insert and then look for header and footer. And may mga predefined din dito na mga headers and footers na pwede ninyong i-apply kung gusto niyo. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, so ayan, may mga predefined na dyan na headers and footers. Okay, so ayan, meron na siyang header dyan. Okay, document title and some other header and footers that you wanted to let's say apply. Yan. And then let's say on the footer you want to insert page number, so pwede din yan. Okay, so ayan. Yan. So that's how to apply yung ating header and footer. Yan. Para kapag mag-create ka ng additional page, okay, so automatic na siyang mag-appear yung ating headers and footers. Okay, we also have some additional text. Okay, so ayan, meron na tayong dalawang page na document. Okay, so that's header and footer. Another one, page number na i-apply din na natin and then page break and layout. Okay, so let's demonstrate siguro yung layout muna. In the layout, there are some options that we could use like margins. Yung margin, ito yung isi-set natin yung margin ng page. Ang normal na setting ng margin ay 1 inch. Lahat ng sides. Meron din tayong narrow, moderate, wide, and mirrored. It depends kung ano yung gagawin mo na document. So let's say we will be using the narrow. So to set the margin, just click yung desired na margin. Or you can customize margin. Let's say ang sinabi yung top dapat ay 1 inch at saka yung bottom ay 1 inch, left and right ay let's say 0.25. Okay, so yung mga ganon. Yan. And in the layout, you could also select the orientation. Portrait and landscape. Portrait, kapag print yung ating document, naka-portrait siya or nakapatayo. Landscape naman kapag nakapahiga yung ating document. Okay, so ganyan. So in this presentation, let's say we'll be using portrait. Yan. Size also, you could also modify some sizes. Ang usually na ginagamit natin ay letter size. Ito yung short band paper. Legal size, ito yung long band paper. And then yung A4 size. Ito naman yung parang international or standard size ng mga reports. Okay, you could also apply columns. Yan, yung columns natin ay hahatiin niya yung line of text into columns. For example, itong part na to kailangan natin siyang i-divide into 3 columns. So i-highlight lang natin yung text affected or paragraph na affected. And then, click lang natin yung columns and then yung kung ilang columns yung kakalabasan ng text ng mga selected text. Yan. We also have page breaks, yung breaks na tinatawag dito. Itong page break na ito or section break na ito, ginagamit ito usually kapag doon sa mga document natin na multiple pages kapag let's say gumagawa kayo ng thesis or ng research, pwedeng para let's say yung unang part ay let's say introduction. Yan, introduction. Yan. And then yung let's say susunod na part doon ay chapter 2. Let's say tapos na yung introduction and then you place there chapter 2. Palakihin lang natin para makita. Okay, chapter 2. Yan. Kung gusto nyong ma-modify yung format para hindi kayo tuwing nag-e-edit kayo, nagdadagdag, ay tumataas, bumababa yung mga text ninyo. Kung after this point, dapat next page na, pwede kayong maglagay ng page break dyan. Para kung clinic nyo itong page break, automatically yung chapter 2 ay kumbaga ma-present siya into a new page. Okay, so ayan, meron na tayong page break dyan. So ganon yung gamit ng page break. It's like kahit parang meron pa sanang space dito para sulatan or lagyan ng mga words, pero dahil ang format dapat next page na yung chapter 2, pwede na kayong gumamit ng page break. Para kahit na maglagay kayo ng mga additional documents later on, itong chapter 2 ay pupunta pa rin siya or manonotify siya na doon pa rin siya sa next page because there is a page break here. Okay, so that's the use of a page break. And we also have some important things or features na pwede nyong magamit later on, especially kapag maging teachers na kayo. Ito, tables. In Microsoft Word, we could also format tables like insert, we merge cells, and we split cells. Ito yung parang sa Microsoft Access. Microsoft Excel. It is made up of columns and rows. Tapos yung mga intersections nila ay cells. So, if you immerse already yourself working with Microsoft Excel, so most likely, hindi na kayo mahihirapan on how to use tables in Microsoft Word. Okay, for example, we will insert a table. Let's say sa research later on, kailangan nyo maglagay ng table. For example, table 1. Then, nandito yung kanyang table title. Yan. So, maglalagay ka na ng table dito sa baba. To insert table, just go to Insert tab and then Table. And you can highlight yung number of columns and rows. For example, meron kang 3 column or 4 na columns and then meron kang 5 row. Okay, so ayan, rows. Click mo lang dyan. I-highlight mo lang dyan and then click. So, nandyan na yung ating table. Pwede mong i-format yung mga sizes ng cells. Nandito lang sa my ruler. For example, ganyan lang dapat kaliit yan. And then this one. Okay, so ganun lang. Just click and drag on the indicators. Ayan. Then maglalagay ka na ng text and description. Then take frequency, and percentage, for example, percentage. Okay, so ayan. Ngayon naman, paano naman kung kulang itong rows? Paano magdagdag easily? So, pwede, ang gagamitin mo lang dyan, tab key. So, pinipindot ko ngayon ang tab. Kapag nandito ka na sa last cell at nag-tab ka dyan, automatically mag-a-add yan ng row or rows. Paano pag sumobra yung column? Paano mag-delete? Yan. Delete lang natin, highlight lang natin yung column. Merong option dito or pwede nyo lang i-right click and then delete column. Yan. Gusto kong mag-delete ng row. Ilagay nyo lang yung inyong cursor in any of the row na any cell on the row na i-delete. So, right-click nyo lang dyan and then delete cells, entire row kung row ang i-delete. Column naman kung column din ang i-delete. Okay, so ayan. So, mapapansin ninyo, nag-delete na tayo ng row. Okay, so ganon. And then, para mas maganda yung presentation ng ating table, meron din tayong mga styles, table styles. Pwede niyong i-highlight yung table na yan and then mamili kayo ng mga predefined styles ng table. Yan. For example, yan. Plain lang siya. Pwede rin ito. Okay? Even without highlighting, pwede nyo gawin yan. Basta i-point nyo lang yung cursor nyo anywhere on the table. Okay? And then, ayan. At marami pa kayong pagpipilian ng style. Pwede din ninyong i-modify yung style. It depends on you later on. Okay, so ayan. So that's how we work with tables. Then maglalagay na kayo ng mga text later on. Okay, so that's about tables. So merge cells, split cells. What if maglalagay tayo ng, mag-split tayo ng cells at mag-merge tayo ng cells? Let's say, ano muna, palitan muna natin yung table design para mas maganda yung presentation. Okay, so let's use this one. And what if yan, magdagdag tayo ng row? Yan. What if maglalagay tayo or mag-merge tayo ng two rows? For example, ito, lagay natin siguro month. Yan. And then sa baba niya, month 1, month 2. Ganon. Month 1, month 2. For example, ito parang nagiging excess siya. Ang ano natin dito, kumbaga iisang column lang dapat itong month. So, ang gagawin natin, i-merge natin siya. Yan. So, i-click lang natin yung ating or i-highlight lang natin yung mga cells na i-merge natin, then right-click, and then merge cells. Okay, so ayan, pwedeng i-center nyo na lang siya. Yan, para makita ng mabuti na yan yung coverage ng column. Yan. So, ganun lang kadali mag-merge. Pwede rin kayong mag-merge ng cells pababa. Yan, merge lang na ganyan. Okay, merge cells. And then, merge cells. Okay. So, ayun. Pwede rin tayong mag-split ng cells. For example, yung description, i-split natin yung cells sa baba. Okay, how to do that? Right-click lang natin dito and then split cells. Okay, ilang gagawin natin na ilang column itong cell na to? For example, 2 columns. And number of rows, 1. Okay, so ayan, mag-i-split na yung cell. Yan. Pwede din dito, split natin, gawin natin 3 columns yung nasa baba niya. Okay, so ganyan. So ganun yung mga pwede gawin sa pag-split ng cell. Meron din tayo dito manually yung you draw a table. Parang, okay, so we have here, draw table. Yung manual na mag-split ka ng mga cells. So yan, nag-draw siya ng table. Splitted na yan na parang split na cells na dalawang column na siya dito. Okay, so that's how to format tables. And some more na common features na ginagamit natin sa Microsoft Word. Ayan, insert image, insert a clip art and shapes. Okay, so let's demonstrate this one, insert image, clip art and shapes. Okay, so inserting image or clip art. For example, maglagay tayo ng image dito. It's very easy, maglagay lang tayo dyan. Insert, and then pictures. Yan. Pwede tayong maglagay ng online pictures, stock images, or this device kung meron tayong mga ano na download na dati na picture. Okay. Itong online picture, syempre kailangan connected kayo sa internet. So, click lang natin dito this device. Let's say maglagay tayo ng some pictures na na-download na natin dito. Yan, for example, this one. And then, click lang natin yung insert. Okay, and then pwede na natin i-format yan. Gusto natin naka-center, naka-left align, right, or left align. So, pwede na. Okay, so ayun. Kung pwede din natin i-format yung wrapping nung image na to. Okay, yung layout niya. Kung let's say gusto natin na aligned with text, ganito siya, naka-align siya with text. Okay, so ayan. Kung nasa line na ito yung picture, i-align lang niya yung picture sa mga kasama niyang ibang text. Pwede din na ang picture ay meron tayo dito, yung mga options. Square, pag square parang yan, parang sa pag-layout ng mga newsletters, kung saan mo siya ilalagay, papalibutan niya yung mga text. Pwede rin na ito, this one, height, okay? Yan. So parang didikit lang yung mga text doon sa image. Pwede din na true, okay? Yan. So you could see the effects. Pwede din na behind text, parang magiging background siya. Kung gusto niyo siyang gawing background. Pwede din na in front of text. Yan. Let's say, usually, kunwari, ano natin siya na, let's say this one, square. Okay. O, pwede yan. Pwede ganyan. Yan. Okay, so that's how to insert image. And also, we have shapes. How to insert shapes. Yan, let's say dito sa baba natin, kunwari maglalagay tayo ng shapes. It's also easy. Just click on shapes button and then piliin na natin dito kung ano yung shape na ilalagay. For example, maglagay tayo ng ito, this one, rectangle. Yan. Pwede din ninyong i-format yan. Automatically, matidirect kayo sa styles. Piliin nyo yung style na gusto nyo ng text. Okay? And then, fill, kung gusto mong i-modify yung shape fill, yung color ng loob niya. Yan. Outline, yung outline niya, pwede nyong pakapalan yung outline. Pwede nyong palitan ng dashes. Okay, so ganyan. And some other effects. Okay, yung lalagyan ng glow, etc. Okay, so ayan. And then, pwede rin kayo maglagay ng line. For example, this one. Line arrow. Okay, so yun. You can also modify this one like it's a weight. Okay, so ayan. That's how to insert shapes. Kung kayo ay gumagamit ng latest version ng Microsoft Word, meron silang dinagdag na feature na icons. Pwede kayong maglagay ng mga icons. Yan, marami silang mga sample na icons dito na very useful sa pag-create ng document. Yan, parang yan. Let's say icon. Pero ang kailangan lang dito, meron kayong internet connection. Marami silang collections ng mga icons na pwede ninyong gamitin. Yan. For example, meron siya dyan, arts. Yan. Mga icons na may kinalaman sa art. I-check nyo lang and then insert. So, nandito na yung ating icon. So, maganda kung updated yung inyong Microsoft Office. Kung ito ay 365 or yung pinaka-latest na icon. Yan. So, kung gumagawa kayo ng mga modules, ng mga lesson plans ninyo, activities ng mga magiging future students ninyo, magandang gamitin itong icons. Okay? Meron din sila ditong 3D model. Yan, again, kailangan lang dito na internet, na connected kayo ng internet. Yan. Example, ang klase mo ay anatomy. Yan, or sa subject ninyo sa science. Gusto nyong ipakita yung intestine. Yan. So, napakaganda nitong Microsoft Word. Okay? So, ito siya. And then, pwede mo siyang i-modify yung kanyang 3D appearance. Okay? Yung ano niya, parang ah, focus yung image. Okay. So, yan. So, ganyan siya kaganda yung Microsoft Word. That's how to insert shapes, icons, and 3D models. Let's continue. Meron din tayo ditong word art, smart art, na-discuss na itong icons. Word art na lang siguro. So we have word art. Ito yung parang predefined text forms. For example, maglagay tayo dito module 1. Para gusto nating maging artistic, pwede nating i-format ito sa word art. Okay, so ayan. Okay, so ganun lang. And then, pwede nating i-modify yung itsura ng word art natin. Pwede nating lagyan ng reflection, mga ganyan. Okay, yung ating effects. Glow, bevel, 3D rotation, transform. Okay, kung gusto mong, let's say, yan, pag ganyan yung module 1 mo. So, it is up to you. It's up to your style. Kung papaano ka artistic. Okay, so ganyan. Ganyan lang siya kadali. It is treated like a shape also. Para kung isi-set mo siya na behind text, tied through, in front of text. Ganun. Okay, so that's word art. Yung smart art naman, may mga predefined na parang mga figures, ginagamit ito usually for listings, paggawa ng organizational or charts. Ganyan. Yan. So dito lang tayo sa smart art and then choose the style, yung graphic representation ng smart art nyo. Kunwari, pyramid. Yan. Pag ano ng low food, grow food, pag ganyan. Kung may subject kayo later on na nagagawa kayo ng module na kailangan ng pyramid presentation. Okay. So ayan. Pwede nyong i-modify yan. Yan, may mga formats naman tayo dito. Okay, just like this one. And then, ano na lang, ita-type nyo na lang. Sorry kung mali yung ano ko dito. Mari, go food, low food, grow food. Yan. I'm not sure with the order. Okay, so, ayan. Kulang. Yan, so di ba napaka essential kung paggamit ng mga um, smart art to represent our reports more actively. At marami pang mga ano dyan, marami pang mga examples ng smart arts na pwede gamitin. Yan, merong hierarchy for organizational charts, di ba? So, ganyan. Lagay nyo na lang dyan. Lagay nyo yung picture dyan. Kunwari, ito yung, ako na lang, itong arag. Okay, yan. Kunwari, lagay nyo dyan. President, mga ganon. Secretary, a team. Kunwari, ganon. Okay, so very useful itong mga features ito, mga bagong features Microsoft Word. Hopefully, magamit nyo sila later on sa paggawa ng mga modules ninyo, ng mga presentations ninyo, ng mga reports. And also, ano pa yung mga topics natin dyan? Ayan. And printing your document is same process with the way how you print in Microsoft Excel. You can just press Control P or ito, usually nandito sa Quick Access Toolbar, Print Preview. Before printing your document, preview natin dito. Okay, and then just click Print and then mag-print na yung document. Okay. So those are the things that are included in our module that I think would really help to you later on if you apply this in your future jobs as teachers. Pwede nyo gamitin yung mga to sa pag-prepare ng documents or ng mga reports ninyo, ng mga modules ninyo. Okay, so those are our topics for Unit 5, Microsoft Word. Again, thank you very much. If you have questions, you can just send message on our GC in Facebook Messenger, and I will be uploading your activities in relation to Microsoft Word in our teleducation learning management. That's all. Thank you, and God bless.